Welcome to the Making Safe Choices game by Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun for grades K through 5. Here are the directions for the game. We're all going to help Dan. Dan is a good kid that sometimes makes unsafe or dangerous choices that get him into trouble in his classroom and on the playground. Sometimes Dan is safe, but other times he is not thinking about his or his classmates' safety. When Dan makes an unsafe choice, he sometimes hurts others or even himself. He also gets in trouble with his teacher and with his parents, which has consequences that he does not like, such as losing his recess time, fun class activities, or video game time at home. But you can help Dan by playing this easy game with him. For each choice that Dan is about to make, help him think about if he is making a safe choice or if he is about to make an unsafe choice. You can let him know by giving Dan a thumbs up or a thumbs down before he decides. This game is brought to you by the Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun store in TPT. For more engaging counseling games and to enroll your school or district in the Confidence in School-Based Counseling program for video, professional development course, or in person, please click on the links below. All courses come with 200 plus counseling games and activities for your entire district included. Let's start the game. Dan is about to walk down the hallway with his classmates instead of running. Is this a safe or unsafe choice, Dan? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if walking is a safe choice. It's a safe choice, Dan. Go for it. Walk down the hallway. Dan is about to kick a ball at a student that made him mad. Is it safe or unsafe to kick balls at others on purpose, no less? Uh-oh, Dan. It's an unsafe choice. You might get somebody hurt. Dan is about to keep his hands and feet to himself. It's a safe choice, Dan. Keeping our hands and feet to ourselves is the safest way to go about our day. Dan is about to stand on top of his desk when he doesn't want to do his work. Is it a safe or unsafe choice to stand on top of our desks? Show me with a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Dan. It's an unsafe choice. Very dangerous. You might get hurt. Dan is about to keep his hands to himself and not push anyone when waiting in line. Remember, keeping our hands and feet to ourselves does seem like a safe choice. Let's find out.
Way to go, Dan. It's a safe choice. Santa approves.
Dan is about to wave his scissors around while walking through the classroom. Is that a safe or unsafe choice? Show me with your thumbs. Oh, that's right. It's an unsafe choice. Someone could definitely get hurt. There is a safe way to walk around with scissors if you need to walk with them. Ask your teacher. Dan is about to wait his turn to use the slide instead of climbing over others or up the slide to have the next turn. Is Dan making a safe choice? Show me with your thumbs. It's a safe choice, Dan. Waiting your turn will help keep the playground a safe place to play. Darth Vader approves. Dan is about to run out of the classroom without permission when feeling angry. Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. Try to ask for a break at your desk or calm corner when getting big feelings. Next time, Dan. Dan is about to pull a chair out from under a student who sat in his favorite spot. Is that a safe choice, Dan? Show me with your thumbs, kids. Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. That student might get hurt. Dan is about to throw his pencils and books around in the classroom when he is feeling frustrated. Is it a safe or unsafe choice to throw things around the classroom like pencils or books? Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. Someone could get hurt with things flying in the air. Dan is about to calm down in the calm corner when he doesn't get his way. It's a safe choice to calm down, Dan. Mario approves. Dan is about to talk to his friend when his teacher is explaining how to ride on the school bus. If he's talking to his friend, is he hearing the directions for safety on the school bus? Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. If we're not listening during the safety instructions, we might get hurt. Dan is about to jump off the swings when he is really high up. He's having fun, but is that a safe or unsafe choice, Dan? Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. You or someone else might get hurt. Dan is about to hide from adults on the playground when it's time to take a test. Is it safe or unsafe to hide from adults at school? Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. Grown-ups need to know where you are at all times during the school day, or they will get really worried. Dan is about to help a classmate who hurt his knee at PE by taking him to the nurse. Batman approves. Helping others is a safe choice, Dan. Dan is about to wait patiently with his hand raised and stay in his seat while his teacher helps another student. Is that being safe or unsafe, Dan? Show me with your thumbs, kids. Woo! It's a safe choice, Dan. Taylor Swift really likes that choice. Dan is about to leave school without an adult during the school day. If adults don't know where you're going and you leave the school, is that being safe? What if you walk into the street or in the parking lot? Cars can be pretty dangerous. So I'm going to say that's an unsafe choice, Dan. It's unsafe to leave the school without an adult during the school day. Dan is about to kick someone down that he is mad at. Is that being safe, Dan? Show me with your thumbs. Oh no, hurting others on purpose is always an unsafe choice, Dan. Remember, we need to calm down. Dan is about to wash his hands after using the bathroom. What do you kids think? Yeah, it's a safe choice. Washing your hands will keep you and others safe from germs and bacteria. Dan is about to slam his Chromebook on the floor during computer learning time. Is that safe or unsafe? Uh-oh, Dan, it's an unsafe choice. Dan is going to stay in his assigned area during recess. It's a safe choice, Dan. Way to go. Dan is about to wait for the crossing guard to stop the cars before crossing the street after school. Is this a safe or unsafe choice, Dan? That's right, it's a safe choice. Waiting for the crossing guard to help you cross, or an adult, if there isn't one, is a safe choice. Thanks for teaching Dan today how to make safe choices. Remember to always think about being safe when making your own choices in school. Keeping others and yourself safe makes school a super fun place to learn. Great job! We finished the game! For more fun SEL and counseling video games, visit the Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun YouTube channel. And to learn more about getting your school or district over 200 activities from the Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun store with the Confidence in School-Based Counseling video or in-person professional development, visit counselingfannypack.com or click the pre-enrollment link in the descriptions below. Thanks for watching.